Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Dawn here. Thank you for joining me for my daily breakdown of the preliminary hearing California versus Larry Migliette in 2023 in the heartbreaking case of Maya Migliette. Trial date is March 2026, so this reviewing this hearing should help us all get very familiar with a bulk of the evidence, but not all of it. So with that, again, this is a local case for me. Maya is still missing. Her family is still looking for answers. I have new episodes dropping almost every day, so make sure you have your notification bell turned on so you don't miss out on anything. And then if you jump into this and you don't have any context and you don't know what I'm talking about, but you're curious, please visit for full context in order all the episodes, starting with a review of the case and the timeline on my playlist that I created for you. And that's bit.ly/mm hyphen playlist. I'm going to spell that out. And I do apologize. Sometimes I forget to remind you it's bit.ly first and then the custom playlist, but I'll spell the whole thing out just to clear everything up. And by the way, also you can always find that in the chat, in the comments, and or in the description. So that's lowercase BIT, that's Bob I Tom dot LY. So bit.ly is lowercase bit.ly / capital M for Maya Migliette, hyphen, capital P for playlist, lowercase LAYLIST. I'll do it again real quick. And also here you can see it spelled out and a couple of other handy links in the banner if you're watching and not on the podcast. So again, that's lowercase bit.ly / capital M hyphen capital P lowercase LAYLIST. So let's get going.
Received a phone call from your son. You recall that?
Tatanungin ko po kayo ng mga ilang katanungan tungkol po doon sa inyong ika-9 ng Enero na makatanggap po kayo ng tawag mula sa anak ninyong lalaki. Natatandaan niyo po yun? Yes, ma'am.
So from January the 4th to January the 9th, you did not hear any communication, whether it's text or telephone or in person, regarding your daughter, May Migliette.
Mula pong 4 ng Enero hanggang ika-9 ng Enero, wala po kayo narinig na kahit na ano tungkol sa anak ninyong babae. Kung ito man po ay sa pamamagitan ng text, telepono, o kaya personal, wala po kayo narinig na kahit ano.
Yung naririnig ko lang yung mga bali-balita na nawala na yung anak ko.
No, I was just hearing the words that my child is missing.
When you first, on January the 9th, when your son called you, did he actually tell you something bad happened to your daughter, May? Or what did he say exactly?
Nung tinawagan po kayo ng anak ninyo, ang lalaki, nung ika-9 ng Enero, sinabi ba niya talaga na mayroong masamang nangyari kay May? O ano yung eksaktong sinabi niya po?
Sinabi niya sa akin, nung tawagan ako, Papang, punta ka sa bahay ni Maya, may nangyari masama.
When he called me, he said, Papa, go to Maya's house, something bad happened.
Did he specify what that bad thing is or was?
Tinukoy niya po ba kung ano yung masamang bagay na yun, masama itong bagay na yun na nangyari o ano man yun?
Hindi niya sinabi sa akin kung anong klaseng anong nangyari.
No, he did not say anything as to what happened or not.
Did your son tell you that Maya was missing?
Sinabi ba sa inyo ng anak ninyong lalaki na nawawala si Maya?
Hindi.
No.
Sinabi niya lang na masamang nangyari.
She just said something bad happened.
But you did not have any idea what that was, correct?
Pero wala po kayong kahit na anong idea kung ano po yun.
Oo.
Yes, ma'am.
So you proceeded to travel to Chula Vista at the residence, and you knocked at the door, correct?
Patuloy po kayo pumunta sa tirahan nila sa Chula Vista, tapos hindi po kayo kumatok sa pinto, tama?
Hindi, kasi diretso yung naka-open yung pinto sa labas.
No, because the door was open.
Perhaps you're needing to be specific as to whether it's a front door of the house or the bedroom.
And it was Mr. Migliette, your son-in-law, who
Nasa loob siya.
They were inside.
Mr. Milete was inside, and did he open the door for you? I mean, which door? Are you saying that the entrance to the house was wide open?
Nasa loob po yung manugang ninyo ng bahay. Ang sinasabi niyo po, anong pinto po? Ang sinasabi niyo po ba yung harapan na pinto ng bahay?
Yung harapan ng pinto ng bahay.
The front door of the house.
And you saw Mr. Milete standing there inside, near the stairs, or where was he?
Nakita niyo po si Ginong Milete na nasa loob, nakatayo. Nakatayo po ba siya? O nasaan po siya?
Nakatayo doon.
Standing there.
And he welcomed you in, invited you in, and he wasn't nervous, or what was his demeanor?
Ano pong itsura niya? Inanyayahan ba kayong pumasok o pinapasok na? Ano pong itsura niya?
Wala siyang itsura. Basta simple lang. Pumasok na ako, simple lang siya.
No, he
Ilang-
didn't show any demeanor. He was just, it's simple. He just, sino ba ano po?
At tinanong ko sa kanya kung nasaan si Maya.
And then I asked him where Maya is.
Did he appear nervous to you?
Mukha po ba siyang ninenervyo sa sa tingin ninyo?
Hindi.
No.
And who was with him while he was standing there?
At sino pong kasama niya doon habang nakatayo siya doon?
Hindi ko na. Ang kasama niya doon mga bata. Saka tita niya. Saka yung uncle niya.
I don't remember clearly, but he was there with the children, his auntie, and his uncle.
So his aunt and uncle were there with him, even though there was no need for them to be babysitting. Again, I've mentioned on previous episodes that their names might come up later on in the actual trial, because there was a search of their home and some indication that they might have somehow been assisting Larry in some ways. Some of it is just speculation. Obviously, I don't know the facts. One of the things that I want to point out, this is at least the second time that Maya's father, Pablito Tabalanza, he uses the description of Larry, he's calling it simple. So there's probably a little bit of a language situation there, where he probably, simple to him probably doesn't mean necessarily the same thing it might mean to most of us, but I'm gathering what he means by simple is that Larry's behavior was not unusual in any way, and that he was calm and he wasn't doing anything significant that he could recall. Let me know if you have any insight onto what you think he might mean by simple, or if maybe you're familiar with Tagalog and how that might translate to English.
Did you proceed to go upstairs in front of your daughter's bedroom after you entered, or did you go roam around the house before you went upstairs?
That's not happening.
After you entered the front door and you saw your son-in-law, Larry, did you engage in some talk with him before you did anything else?
Pagkapasok niyo po dun sa pinto sa harapan, nag-usap po ba kayo ng manugang ninyo si Larry? May ginawa pa ba kayo pagkapasok niyo?
Pagkapasok ko, tinanong ko agad sa kanya kung nasaan si Maya.
When I entered, I asked him right away where Maya is.
He didn't hesitate to tell you that she was upstairs, correct?
At hindi siya nag-alinlangan na sabihin sa inyo na nasa taas siya.
Hindi.
Tama? No?
And did you ask him if he can go upstairs and call your daughter to come down?
Counsel, could you please interpret, please?
When Mr. Milete told you that she was upstairs, did you ask Mr. Milete to go upstairs and see if Miss Milete can come down to see you?
Thank you. Nung sinabi po sa inyo ni Ginong Milete na nasa taas po yung anak ninyo, sinabi pa ninyo kay Ginong Milete na puntahan siya sa taas at tanongin kung pwede siyang bumaba para makita kayo?
Hindi na ako nagtanong sa kanya. Basta dumiretso lang ko sa taas.
No, I did not ask him.
Nung tinanong ko, nung tinanong ko siya kung saan si Maya, sabi niya nasa taas. Kaya nakadaan ako dumiretso lang sa taas.
When I asked him where Maya was, he said he's upstairs. So I just went straight, go upstairs.
And where was Mr. Milete when you went upstairs?
Nasaan po si Ginong Milete nung pumunta kayo sa taas?
Nasa likod ko.
He was right behind me.
Isn't it true that he was actually in the kitchen and not behind you?
Hindi ba tama na nasa kusina naman talaga siya at wala siya sa likuran ninyo?
Nasa likod ko.
He was right behind me.
Could you please describe what Mr. Milete was wearing on that very moment when he was right there in front of you?
Pwede niyo po bang isalaran?
Well, it's behind them.
Well, okay.
Behind.
Well, let me clean it up, Joanna. As you entered Mr. Milete's residence, you saw him there standing in front of you, correct?
Yeah.
Could you
Pumasok
describe?
po kayo sa bahay ni Ginong Milete, nakita niyo po siya na nakatayo sa harapan ninyo, tama po?
Dito sa loob. Nandun sa loob. Hindi sa kaharap sa akin.
Inside, not in front of me.
Did you have an opportunity to see what Mr. Milete was wearing?
Nagkaroon po ba kayo ng pagkakataon na makita kung anong suot ni Ginoong Milete?
Hindi ko inintindi yun kung anong klaseng suot. Ang iniintindi ko lang noon kung nasaan ang anak ko.
I was not paying attention to what he was wearing. What I was thinking about that time was where my daughter was.
Good
Was there any
answer.
reason why you did not use your cell phone to call Miss Milete when there was no answer after you were knocking and calling her name for 5 minutes? Was there any reason why you didn't call on the cell phone?
Meron po ba kayong kahit na anong dahilan na hindi ninyo tatawagan niyo gamit po yung dala ninyo, tawagan niyo siya pagkatapos niyo kumatok ng mga sa loob ng 5 minuto at walang sagot?
Paano ko tatawagan yun sa cellphone? Doon ako sa harap ng mga kwarto nila. Knock ko lang knock. Ang tinawagan ko lang yung pangalan niya.
How can I call her when I was right in front of her door? I kept knocking, knock. I just kept calling out her name.
Did you bring your cell phone with you on that day?
Nung araw na yun, dala niyo po ba yung telepono niyo?
Opo.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any reason why you
Undoubtedly, the siblings had informed him, and he probably doesn't recall this right now, that they had been trying to call Maya. That was why he was going to the home. Why would he go to the home and then continue to call her? Okay. All right. Whatever.
didn't ask Mr. Milete, who was behind you, to just call Miss Milete to see if she's inside the room?
Meron po bang kahit anong dahilan na bakit hindi ninyo sinabi si Ginoong Milete na tawagan siya sa cellphone na nandun lang sa likuran ninyo para malaman kung nandun siya sa loob ng kwarto?
Hindi ko sinabi, hindi ko tinanong kung tawagan niya si Maya.
I did not ask him to call Maya.
Isn't it true that when you asked Mr. Milete if he had a key, he said he had to look for it?
Hindi ba totoo na tinanong ninyo si Ginoong Milete kung meron siyang
Whoops. I just hit the wrong button. So this is interesting. So she's grilling him.
As you looked
She's saying, she's grilling him and saying, why didn't you ask him to call? And then he said, why would I, he answers the way she does. And then she just skips on to another question. Obviously it wasn't that important. Sorry, I just keep hitting the wrong button here.
Una,
Let me get back to where we were. Sorry about that. I'm getting so frustrated with this woman, I'm telling you.
That you're objecting.
Objection, multiple hearsay.
I guess I need to hear.
Did you go back to your daughter's house the next day on January 10th?
Nung sumunod na araw po, Enero ay Gis po, bumalik ba kayo sa bahay ng anak ninyong babae?
parang hindi na yata. Hindi kami kasama nung si Mikon. Saka lang kami nakakakilala nung nag-asawa na nila. Si Larry saka si Maya.
I did not reside only the first time I knew it when they got married.
Did you reside with Mr. and Mrs. Milete when you first came to California?
Sorry, I went too far back.
After you entered the front door and you saw your son-in-law, Larry,
Ang Milete, kung meron siyang susi, sinabi niya sa inyo na hahanapin niya.
Hindi niya sinabi. Basta dinukot niya yung meron.
No, he did not say. He just pulled it out of his pocket. There is.
isn't it true that Mr. Milete was wearing an outfit without any pockets that day?
Okay, so now we're finally understanding why she is asking him all these crazy questions about whether he knows what Larry was wearing, because Larry's contending he didn't have any pockets. Ugh. Okay.
Hindi ba totoo na si Ginoong Milete, ang suot niya, kasuotan niya nung araw na yun, ay mga damit niya walang bulsa?
Hindi ko na.
I do not know.
I am sorry, but I am really beginning to think that she just enjoys asking questions to irritate the witness. I really do, because most of these questions are going nowhere. That one sort of went somewhere eventually, but golly, to do this to her family members, it's not like he's law enforcement and used to testifying. This is her father. This is the victim's father.
During the time that you stayed at the Milete residence for a long time, were you able to observe Mr. Milete's clothing, what he was wearing that day?
Doon sa loob ng panahon na nandun kayo sa bahay ni Ginoong mga Milete, napansin niyo ba kung ano ang kasuotan ni Ginoong Milete nung araw na yun?
Hindi ko naman kung anong klase ito.
This is January 9th. They're asking about. Is that correct? I can't read. January the 9th.
Okay, yeah,
Is that
excuse
the
me.
day you're asking about?
The same day that he testified that he stayed in their house waiting for Miss Melody to come home. He just stayed there.
I don't think it's been answered. Just ask again. On January 9th. He
Okay.
remembers
All right.
what he was there.
On January the 9th, 2021, you testified earlier that you stayed in Miss Milete's house waiting for her to come home. Is that right?
Sinabi niyo po sa testimonya ninyo na noong ika-9 ng Enero taong 2021, nanatili po kayo sa bahay ni Ginang Milete at na inaantay siya na umuwi ng bahay. Tama ba?
Opo.
Yes, ma'am.
While you were waiting inside the house, did you have an opportunity to observe what Mr. Melete was wearing?
Habang nag-aantay kayo sa loob ng bahay, nagkaroon ba kayo ng pagkakataon na mapansin, matingnan kung ano yung kasuotan ni Ginoong Milete?
Hindi ko anong klaseng suot. Wala akong alam. Hindi ko pinakialaman kung anong suot niya.
I was not paying attention to what he was wearing. I don't care what he was wearing.
After you searched Miss Milete's bedroom and found out that she was not there, and you decided to stay for a while or some hours, what did you do during all the time of waiting for Miss Milete to come back?
Pagkatapos niyo pong maghanap doon sa bahay, natalaman ninyo na wala si Ginang Milete at nag-antay kayo, ano pong ginawa ninyo doon sa maghapon na yun habang nag-aantay kayo?
Iyak na lang ako ng iyak.
I just kept crying.
Why were you crying?
Bakit po kayo umiiyak?
Kasi wala na yung anak ko. Hindi ko na makahintay.
Because my child was missing already. I cannot wait for her anymore.
Was
Unbelievable. Come on. Oh my God.
was your wife still waiting outside while you were crying inside?
Yung asawa niyo po ba,
I'm not crying inside.
yung asawa niyo po ba nag-aantay siya sa labas habang nag-umiiyak kayo sa loob?
Please.
Hindi sa loob ko, sa labas na ako umiyak.
I was
Hanggang
not,
maghapon na yata.
I was not crying inside. I was crying outside. I think the whole day I was just crying.
Okay, so when did you go outside of the house after you finished searching for Miss Milete inside the house?
Kailan po kayo pumunta sa labas ng bahay pagkatapos niyo po maghanap kay Ginang Milete sa loob ng bahay?
Hindi ko na alam kung anong oras.
I do not know anymore what time that was.
But actually, you left the Milete residence that afternoon and came back after several hours. Isn't that correct?
Hindi po ba tama sabihin na umalis kayo dun sa bahay ng mga Milete tapos bumalik kayo makalipas sa ilang oras, tama ba?
Nandiyan lang ako sa labas.
I just stayed outside.
What time, if you were outside in the front of the house, or where exactly outside did you stay?
Counsel, I don't see the relevance to this line. of
What?
questioning.
I don't
Okay,
either.
I'll withdraw the question.
She's just asking questions for the sake of asking questions, so that I am really, really getting the impression that just so that Larry and his family think she's doing her job, because they probably wouldn't know any better. I mean, with the language barrier and all that, I'm not saying that they're ignorant or anything, but they might not know, catch on right away that she's just like asking for the sake of using up time. And I'm sure this is what the judge is annoyed with, her wasting time.
When you were waiting
Ugh.
at the Milete residence, did your other children?
Because she so quickly withdrew it. Like, if she's trying to get to a point, she will argue with the judge, which is really not good either. But she'll argue, well, I was just trying to blah, blah, blah. She didn't even do that. She's like, I'll withdraw it, and moves on, because she knows full well it was just a nonsense question.
All right.
Habang nag-aantay po kayo doon sa bahay ng mga Milete, dumating po ba yung mga ibang anak ninyo?
Opo.
Yes, ma'am.
Who arrived?
Sino po ang dumating?
Hindi ko na maalam kung sino sa kanila.
I do not know who among them.
Did your daughter Mary Chris arrive at the Milete residence that afternoon?
Dumating po ba yung anak ninyong babae si Mary Chris sa bahay ng mga Milete nung hapon na yun?
Wala kung hapon o umaga.
I do not know whether if it was afternoon or morning.
Do you recall speaking to officer of the Chula Vista Police on January 27, 2021?
Natatandaan niyo po ba kung may kinausap kayong mga opisyales sa police dun sa Chula Vista po noong ika-27 ng Enero taong 2021?
Kahit ni isang pulis, hindi ko wala akong nakausap.
Not even as a police, I've not spoken. I did not speak to any police.
how long did you stay in Miss Milete's bedroom when you were looking for her?
Gaano po kayo katagal na natili sa bed sa tulugan ni Gina Milete noong naghahanap kayo sa kanya?
Hindi ko na matanda kung may 5 minuto o wala.
I don't remember whether I was there for 5 minutes or not.
While you were inside Miss Milete's bedroom, did you observe any signs of fighting or struggling?
Nung nandun po kayo sa loob ng kwarto ni Gina Milete, may napansin ba kayo na na may mga sinyalis na nag-aaway o nagkakagulo?
Wala man.
No, ma'am.
Was there anything that you saw on the walls that may have given you a clue that something was wrong?
Meron ba kayo nakita sa kahit na ano sa dingding na magbibigay sa inyo ng mga pahiwatig na merong masamang, may mga maling nangyayari?
Wala man. Maayos lahat.
No, ma'am. Everything was clean.
So with that, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to get these processed for you. Thank you so much again for joining me for my daily breakdown of the very heartbreaking case of Maya Miliete in the preliminary hearing in 2023 of California versus Larry Miliete, where we're learning about some of the facts and evidence that will likely present themselves in the trial in March, coming up March 2026. So in a few months from now. So again, I do appreciate you joining me. I do ask for you to share these videos or the playlist with anyone who might be interested in learning about this case, especially, but not necessarily, but especially if they're in Southern California, because Maya is still missing. And the more eyes on her case, the better in helping the family find some answers. The playlist will help you find context if you missed any of the episodes. We're well into day 4.5 in a 10-day hearing, so we're along our way pretty well here. We're getting there, and so I might do 5 days a week, not 7 days a week going forward, but we'll see how that goes. In any case, again, I just really appreciate you taking interest in this case, caring about Maya and her family. And with that, I will say so long for now.